We are talking mortgages here on Property Tribes TV, and I'm joined by Andy Young from the Landlords Centre. And Andy, your business is actually one of the biggest sources of landlord mortgages in the UK, isn't it? Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, we are processing somewhere between 40 and 45 million pounds worth of buy-to-let mortgages every month, which clearly shows that there is life in the market currently.
When you told me that, I was absolutely staggered, because in my mind the market is really restricted. There are tougher criteria, lower loan to values, but that's obviously not stopping landlords and investors coming into the market.
No, absolutely. I think the market has moved on significantly in the last 12 months. There are more lenders now prepared to lend to buy-to-let, and that's typically the building societies. There are new lenders coming into the market offering buy-to-let mortgages, people like Aldermore. And what we are seeing is that the criteria is beginning to relax slightly. So, for example, buy-to-let mortgages are now available up to 85% loan to value through a Kent Reliance. And also what we are finding is that the market is becoming quite competitive again now. So lenders are beginning to compete on price, which is good news for landlords because it's driving interest rates down and also fees down. The criteria through some lenders is still quite tough. And I think that's the reason why landlords should always speak to a buy-to-let mortgage expert, because it will save an awful lot of time in the long run if you know exactly what lender to approach to meet your specific needs.
Indeed, and the scale of your business means that you can get special rates and special deals. Now, these may not be around for long, so it suggests to me that landlords should be constantly checking what deals are out there to get the best possible deal.
Absolutely. I mean, products are coming and going on a daily basis now, and there are occasions when lenders are looking to move a certain amount of funding very quickly, and to do that they offer some very special rates. So my advice to every landlord, if you're looking for a remortgage or a new mortgage, then keep a watch on what's happening in the market, and the best place for that will be through Property Tribes Mortgages.
Fantastic. Well, we'll be talking about that in another interview, because that's a very exciting development that's coming soon. But I don't know whether you can say this, but do you have a favourite lender who you really feel understands the needs of the landlord?
I think there are certain lenders to use for certain circumstances. So there isn't one lender that is my favourite, but we have lenders that are particularly good at HMO financing, other lenders that are good at limited company financing, and other lenders that are good at professional landlords, and others amateur landlords. So it isn't any one lender, but it's actually knowing which is the best lender for each individual circumstance.
That's a very, very good point, actually. And what are your views kind of on interest rates? Do you see them going up anytime? I'm talking about Bank of England rate. Do you see that going up anytime soon?
No, I don't. I think the rates are likely to stay low for some considerable time yet. And again, that is good news for landlords who are looking to increase their stock of property, because I think the buy-to-let mortgage rates will remain, very competitive, certainly for the foreseeable future.
Well, that's really good to know, because I think a lot of landlords have kind of sort of taken a back seat. Myself and Nick haven't purchased anything since 2008, and I thought it was because I didn't realise that I suppose the buy-to-let mortgage market, it sounds like it's come back to life a bit.
It absolutely has come back to life. Obviously, if you're looking for very high loan to values, then the criteria still remains quite strict. But we're now seeing more buy-to-let mortgage products than we have done for the last 4 years. And certainly the interest rates are now more competitive than they have been for the last 4 years. So now's the time, as I said, to buy or to remortgage.
Fantastic. Well, on that, I think we'll end on that positive note. Thank you, Andy. And you're going to be seeing more of Andy in the next few weeks, because we are shortly going to be launching Property Tribes Mortgages, which is a service that we're going to be providing through Andy's company, the Landlords Centre. So do watch out for more of Andy on Property Tribes TV. But thank you for watching this mortgage update.